What am I going to say about thinking about telling our stitches, telling it other stitches, and telling a little bit about initiation, how
And I saw
Как да взема линк на това нещо? Мога ли просто да отварям отключен?
Okay, the person who lived with 2 Italians and 2 Spanish people survived. 2 Italians and 2 Spanish. Since Italian, we have to get her to consent about it. We need her to consent. Are you hoping for that? We could catch a place actually.
Това е стария канал. Това е където го махнахме. Това не е било. Ами ако отида в канала на 40. Идеално. Ма няма нужда да се гръзна, няма какво да го Добре, супер. Мерси. Айде. Тогава някой, който да е чукала си, да се викнала назад. Имаме това.
Кажи ми, че трябва да разказвам.
Едното е 5 метра, другото е 3 метра. И се наставят едно друго. И се надявам този изход наистина този изход да влезе там някъде. Ще влезе, ама ще го вкараме в камера.
Я дай другия.
Ще влезе.
Таман. Добре. Трябва това да...
Дай да ги разкъсам.
Чекай, сега ще го... Сега ще обявим качество, което...
Дай направо фитър, нарежда фитър. Да, въпросът е обаче, че беше ми трябва все пак този запис, защото...
Дай така да сменям. Не. И малко надолу, може би. Малко надолу е това да се даде преди като се... Can you sit on the chair with the saxophone? Hey!
Of course I can. I'm going to do it all night.
Има закъснение малко. Чакай. Да. Ама може би още малко надясно.
I'm going to start rolling camera. Stop this!
Надяваме се го Бе, не краваме дръг.
Там други където са нас.
Добре, да остане така тогава. Ай, храна.
Това е звукопровод.
Изгледай ли? Може ли там имаше едни слушалки.
Сашо? Може ли? Сега ще го пробваме.
Преди са музиката.
50-50.
Тук трябва да го вкарам.
Той влиза тук.
Да.
И от тук мога го изкарам, нали? Някъде може да го изкарам.
Значи това в момента предава от камерата. Ако вкараме звука в камерата,
Не, защото самия миш-пулт нямал изходи. Миналия път шефа не ми го е казал. И виж какво ще направим. Ще вкараме микрофона тук и ще изкараме микрофона. Разбираш?
не разбирам, защото мисля, че няма да стане тук нищо.
Сега не пишем.
Чакам микрофона. И трябва да го пуснем към камера, към сам карта. Да се не събежиш. Ама не си имат майка. Измъкни го.
Още да не го спомням.
Тук излиза. Това излизаш.
How many people were organizing? 17 volunteers.
може ли да ми бъркнеш в раницата, да ми извадиш лаптопа и да направим цялата схема
Мисля, че има такова.
Чакай, имаш заваряне на компютъра?
Слава, един вид започваме след 30 минути, така че това стрима се подпише. А не, може да го споделим сега. Ето да забавя, чак сега. За колко ще направим събитието? За колко ще направим събитието?
We got someone in the direct. Say yes for order one song for saxophone.
No, I'm trying to.
Добре. Алекс.
Чакай, сега ще трябва да стана снима. Ми свет, не ми кажи как да свети, така че да мога да стигна до горе. Даже да видя.
Чакай бе, да го седнеш върху него. Другата страна да се. Не бе, трябва да се от тази страна.
Да.
Добре, това е на микрофона. Чакай, сега ще го подам.
Не ми го подай, сам ще отлася.
Добре. Това е това. Чакай, ще бъде. Не.
А сега е победа. Стабилно така. Чуй как се чува.
Аз все още не ви чувам.
А, Боже, то тръгна.
Аз не ви чувам тук.
Добре.
Изключите микрофона.
Изключи микрофона. Изключи си микрофона. Чакай.
Да, ма е глухо.
Изключи ли си сега чуваш ли нещо?
Чувам, да. Но в момента сме за микрофона камерата.
Ама ти извади ли нещо?
Посилил микрофона на камерата и оправи. Това ти е по-добре вариант. Няма смущение в момента.
Ама това не е идеята. Идеята не е да използваме това вградение. Идеята е да...
Аз да разберем пъти, когато не слуша. Някъде ти прави конверти, да ти няма да се слуша.
Ще сменим всичките камери. Чакай. Работи ли? Свети ли? Добре, оставим. В смисъл, пъсник горния кабел горе.
Нашата компания е, че всички знаят как да играят
Да, този не е год, не знам.
Аз ви го направих.
Я пак не да, защото микрофона онзи, който върви към това, към скободорителите е вързан към камера.
Ама искам да чуя стрима. Ама не и тук. Мисъл, картина и звук. Това искам да чуя. Ама защо моя лаптоп е изключен там?
Въпросът е
заради USB-то.
и оттам ти идва проблема, между другото. Камерата вързана там ти прави пълен трък.
Какво се случва?
Има ли някой зарядно? Не е такова зарядно адаптер. USB адаптер. Чакай, Иве, колко чакай.
На всички езици, които знаеш.
USB интерфейс.
Тази страна има една.
Остави го това, държете ми директно микрофона към школите и нека имаш ли
трябва ми
На мен
това е за да дадем на лаптопа да не взима микрофона на това, за да дадем на лаптопа да не взима своя лаптоп, своя микрофон и да взима микрофон, на който ние сме вкарани, то ще бъде изпълнено. Вкарай тук, чакай. Входа не трябва да влиза там в камерата, трябва да влезе в входа. Значи чувствам тъй като матрица. И там където се заключава. Това е само секунда. Минаваме през тая джаджа, това е майката на микрофона. Там на миш пулта нещо, което да изкарва. Защото това работи само на не, седи, този излиза към аутпут. Сега Сашо. Але. Внесеш промет, пак и обаче имаш микрофона. Внесеш промет, пак и че всичко чек дължи. Само телефон там ей, този да е.
Симо, да. Това вкарай към...
Не, това трябва да влезе към камерата.
Това го вкарай към пункта. Слушай, дай тия камерчи, където са...
Да направим обратната. Това да излезе към...
Да.
Ама... Това сега трябва да поставяме към пулта. Пулта е голям. Имаш ли от... Нямаш.
Скачай, включете си микрофони, че оставаме пред започва.
Поне си му добавя картина.
Наши ми подозирам, че може да има проблеми с това.
Проблема да отпуска. Не от аудиоферта.
Impression from New York was a bit negative because it was so overcrowded, even at it was so dirty. But yes, it's nice to see, but at the same time, Boston for me was still much better impression. More space, more slow again, they had the skyscrapers, again, they had the nice cars.
Идеята е добра, само ще трябва да спознаш устройството.
Нали, сега ми че каза, че може да
Си забравиш от бичката? Майка, нема прескората, бе.
Има ли звук? Мене чуваш ли сега?
Чак, на 20 секунди се пусне. След малко ще чува.
Беше какво беше.
Чека.
За следващия път.
Това не са камера.
Това са да твоите.
Таковата, защото таковата.
Обвързал се и всичките са на едно.
Тръгнахме без интернет. Тръгнахме си без интернет кабела пред мен. Айде да почнем.
Вече ще се блок ще завитам.
Антка.
What's the name of the segment?
EVShow.
Okay. So who knows the name of this event? So I will say EVS and then show. Okay. Amazing. So hello everyone. So tonight we are here on the EVShow. So hi again. And my name is Katrina, and this is our amazing Freddy. And tonight we are going to listen for some amazing stories from people who have done EVS or who are already did it. No, done and did the same. So who are doing EVS now as well. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Our first speaker is amazing girl. Her name is Elisa, and she's here for already 7 months. So let's give her a warm applause. Woo!
Okay, good evening everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Elisa. I come from Italy. I'm 26 years old. And I'm here to tell you about what I learned from this 7 months in Bulgaria already. First thing you should know about me is that I finished university like 2 years ago almost. And I studied cinema and new media. Like this kind of degree that actually gives you a job, well paid, and so on. So, even if I had a really great job, well paid, you know, I decided I needed like an abroad experience. I decided this because both of my siblings, my sister and my brother, last year they were away. My sister was in Portugal and my brother was in Denmark. And I was like, okay, is it possible that I'm going to be the only one left alone here in Italy? Oh, it's terrible. So I started to look for abroad experiences, and luckily I found what I'm doing here now. I'm working for the Palace International Short Film Festival. That, look, is actually the field which I studied for. Amazing, perfect job for me. So I applied, and the answer yes. Yes, Elisa, you are coming to Bulgaria for 1 year. And of course, I had to tell to my mother that I was coming here and to my friends. The answer of my mother was like, why my children cannot go in normal places? The answer of my friends were like, stupid meme in Facebook, like, you know that Bulgaria has no Skype offices and this kind of thing. And I was like, okay, terrified completely to come here. In the beginning, I actually didn't even know well where was Bulgaria located on the map. I thought it was more about in the north, and no, it's like bordering with Greece and Turkey, so actually southern than where I live in Italy usually. So yeah. And anyway, coming here, I discovered that this is an amazing land where really peculiar things can happen, like you see maybe people driving a bicycle on the street without the helmet, but with a ski mask on, like where is the point to have it, but anyway. Or if you go to the cinema, I don't know if you ever tried to go to the cinema here in Bulgaria, but there are this kind of special room, like VIP room, where they give you free champagne, and there are like just 18 places, and the chairs are, you can lift up your feet, it's really amazing. So Bulgaria is a really nice country. And of course it has amazing landscapes and everything. But what I want to say about Bulgaria and about my EVS project is what I've learned for the moment. Basically, I learned that I'm pizza. Here in Bulgaria, I'm pizza. Of course, I'm Italian, so it doesn't explain itself. But I'm also not such a smart person, because like in the second week I was here, I was talking with my boss. It was a night, my boss, my colleagues, the other EVS volunteers that are here with me. And we were like having a chat, normal chat with a glass of beer. And I said, oh, you know, when I went in Holland like 9 years ago, I was like 18, my schoolmate, because I was Italian, called me pizza. I told this to a 42 years old person. So I was like, okay, he's going to be so mature to understand the thing. No. I'm pizza for everyone, and pizza actually, and pizza for every person in the job, in the work. For real, it presents me to other people that are working with us, to the technicians, to everyone, like pizza. Okay, this is terrible. Anyway, I also learned that I'm a person that likes to party and to see the sunrise and to enjoy the time with people. And unfortunately, I learned this not in the most easy and, let's say, intelligent, smart way. Because, okay, of course I already knew that I was like this kind of person, but I actually saw the effects of being this kind of person living here. We went in June in Balchik to have a youth exchange project for 1 month. 2 weeks of this 1 month were with the guys of the project. There were like 56 musicians and filmmakers from 18 to 30 years old. That means a lot of young people around me and on the beach side, so you know, everything leads to the other. So, like, let's say the first 3 nights, I spent them playing the guitar on the beach, make a midnight bath in the sea. The only problem was that I was supposed to be in the office at 10 in the morning and to manage these people during the events that we had in the nights. And you know, you cannot really go to say to someone that basically saw you naked because midnight, you're on the beach, you have no bikini, you just throw yourself into the sea and tell him, okay, you know that tonight you actually have to be on the stage, but please be punctual, please be serious, this is a professional thing. So I learned that probably it's not, being crazy and in a work situation is not the best thing. Second thing I learned here, and actually this happened in the past 2 weeks, is how the police people are really gentle and speak really good English. This wasn't in program, but it happened. First thing that happened was like coming back from Greece. We were traveling, me and Silvia, that is here in front recording me because she's so nice and cute. We were traveling back from Athens and I lost my ID card on the plane. So I had to stay like 3 hours stopped in the border between Bulgaria and Bulgaria, basically, because I already landed in Bulgaria, but they didn't let me go after the control, the passport control check. And waiting for Silvia to go home, take my passport, and set me free from this situation. I spent 3 hours with the border police. And actually they're really nice, they offer me food, they offer me actually also a place to sleep, because they were like, if your friend doesn't come back, you know, we have a kind of a hostel upstairs, they showed me the rooms, I was like, okay, wow. So, you should know that they are really nice people and they really told me. And second time was actually on Saturday. We were supposed to go to Triavna to visit a friend that is also here in the audience. And we not lost the bus, but the bus was full. So we went to the train station to check about trains. So we went back to the bus station because the train took 6 hours. Going back, I lost my wallet. By the way, the ID card was really on the plane, they found it, they gave it back to me, so everything was fine. But anyway, now, this week wallet. So, what can we do to find the wallet again? We went to the info point in the train station. You should know also they are really kind over there, so if you ever need them, they are there, they are really kind for you. They called to the police, the train police station, and they found my wallet. So I went there. A really cute police guy actually appeared. Silla can also confirm the story. And they found my wallet. Also really nice English, also really nice people, and what else?
With 100 leva inside.
100 leva inside, no one stole my money! So that's also really nice. And I also discovered then that I'm loud, I'm crazy, I'm probably not such seriously professionally speaking, but I'm trying to learn and to get better. And I'm also really distracted, especially about my documents. So, we have to think about that in 2 weeks. I'm going to travel to Paris and back, and to Berlin and back. Let's see if I can make a laugh for what is going to be. What I want to say to end up the story is that EVS is giving to me a lot of non-formal education. It's really a nice experience to learn to learn about your job, but especially to learn about yourself, because you know who you are when you start, more or less. You're maybe a bit lost, but I hope, now I understand who I am, also more or less, and I hope that the next 6 months that I have in front of me are going to teach me a lot more and more about myself, and I hope to go back to Italy having somehow an idea of, I'm sure it's going to happen, and I'm planning actually to take with me in Paris and Berlin the ID card and the passport as backup, because I don't want to see that go home every time. That's what I tell me to take a choice about this, because actually I don't know. I'm thinking about taking the passport and put them in the other pants and the socks. No, but that's in the future. Okay, you're going to speak no. Why? No.
That's not gonna
So maybe someone else has questions to our pizza? No? Okay, thank you so much. Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, and let's continue also with something a little bit with movies and media. And here on the screens you can... So let's pay attention to the screens and let's watch some video on EVS.
EVS has proved itself to be a wonderful opportunity for all parties involved: volunteer, hosting and sending organisation, and the person and community served. In each EVS, there is cooperation between 3 parties, and each has a lot. Enjoy new and unique experiences which come with living and volunteering abroad. Learn a language, meet new and interesting people, try out new things in a safe and supportive environment, and much, much more. The same.
So this was the video. Right? Let's give applause to Woo! So, you know, tonight everyone has done or is doing EVS. So, and we also are in Bulgaria. So, there's this small possibility that our next speaker is actually a Bulgarian, and his name is Kirill. So, let's give him a round of applause.
Okay, thank you. So, good evening everyone. After watching this video about EVS, I would like to ask you, for example, why did you come to this presentation?
Because you're a great friend of mine and I respect you.
Okay, it was a friend of mine. Doesn't count. Okay, everyone is friend of somebody. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my story related with the little short video, how I got to know about what is EVS. And after this, if you want, you can ask me some questions. How my story started. After I graduated university, I was practically not working, preparing for doing a master degree, when one beautiful day a friend of mine told me that they are urgently looking for a participant for Italy for a 1-year project that is going to take place in Bologna. So of course you can imagine it sounds really cool, but 1 year of your life, what do you think? Is it worth it or not? So of course I gave them the chance to have this interview, to talk about, to explain you what does it mean EVS, and I was supposed to take the decision in 2 days and to go in 2 weeks for 1 year in another country, to get out of my comfort zone and to do some things that I never done before. So obviously I took the right decision. I decided to participate, to go for this project. I went to Italy. And how was my EVS project? What was it about? I was practically working in an organization that when I went the first day, there were 7 full-time working people. The last day when I left, there were 42. So during this 1 year, they managed to become so much bigger, like 6 times more, and practically they were letting me the opportunity to try my skills and myself in all the different departments, the different projects that they were doing. They were organizing different youth exchanges, training courses, working with high schools, organizing debates, and all this was something new for me, because there is such a theory that if you make a circle in front of you, you're in your comfort zone. But the moment when you step out of this comfort zone, you're practically starting to learn, because you're seeing things that you have never seen, you're doing things that you have never done. Of course, we should be very careful not to go to the panic zone, but if you're in between, it's okay. So, I was actually for this 1 year exactly in this new environment, new culture, facing so many new challenges. For example, we were living people from 6 countries in one apartment. We were sharing 3 bedrooms, so for me it was really a big challenge to live with people that were not sharing my culture, my interests, and imagine to see the same people at home is okay, but if you have to see them again at work, and then when you go to a party, it's not 24/7, but it's even more. So what I would say is that EVS is not that much about traveling, visiting new cultures, but more about exploring yourself, exploring who you are, what are your skills, what are your borders, what you can go and do, what you cannot do. So practically, for me, the EVS was very useful to give me this orientation, this direction, because how after this 1 year my life continued. I was 1 year ago in Italy doing my EVS, and during the last day of my EVS I had a talk with my EVS coordinator. They invited me to stay there, to work for them, to continue working with vocational education training, to organize projects for their organization, but I decided that actually this 1 year was really good hint for me to decide what I want to do for the rest of my life. So practically I returned back home in Bulgaria with my colleagues from Active Bulgarian Society. We got accreditation, and now we wrote down together a project, and now we are actually hosting a long-term EVS in our city, in our organization. So this is kind of the follow-up, the result of my EVS work. So I would say that EVS was this hint that was giving me the direction, orientation about what I want to do. And my final words would be, always do what you love and love what you do.
I have one question for you. So you are Bulgarian, and I saw that you have already few friends. Are you the only one person who's on your organization, or you have like a bunch of people who are working with you and like your EVSers, or maybe you can share something more about that?
Maybe we can hear who is from Active Bulgarian Society. I don't hear you. They're shy, okay. But practically we're with my colleagues, and even our volunteer is also here. I think I saw her somewhere. So even she can share what she's doing and how does she like this EVS experience.
I love it.
Sarah, please. Sarah from Romania? Coming? Coming, okay. So, how long you are already here?
1 month and a few days.
And how long you are planning to be here?
Until the 1st of April. 6 months. 6 months.
Okay, so we saw another EVSer, so that's cool. Okay, actually, fun fact, this event is also some kind of EVS project, because there's this amazing organization called 42 Foundation, and they have 10 EVSers who are actually responsible for this event. And also, they have this really nice exhibition, and the pictures and some stories. So now we are going to have 15-minute pause. please be kind to our bartenders and like have some drinks. And after 15 minutes, we are going to be back with 2 more speakers.
Secret service today. Бяхме карали
сякаш по-добре така, защото тогава да ги виждаш ама това наистина ще го правим.
Inshallah.
Hello. So we continue, everybody. We continue with the second part of the event. We hope you are enjoying it. You are enjoying it? Yay! A bit louder. You are enjoying it? Yay! Okay, so we hope at the end of the event you will know more about what is an EVS, what you can do in an EVS, and we wish at the end you want to participate in one. That will be incredible. And for that, I'm going to give you some advice, some tips for keeping yourselves away for bad moments in an event. Because you know, you have great moments in an event, but sometimes you have bad moments. It's all in the life. And for above these bad moments, I'm going to tell you two stories about two of our teammates that they are not here. That's why I'm going to talk about them. So the first teammate I'm going to talk about is Danilo. I call him the fucking Danilo. Why I say that? Because one day the fucking Danilo said me, hey Freddy, you can go with me to meet one of our speakers, and I said, okay, I don't have any more friends, okay. So we went too earlier to go to the metro because we had to go to the train station. We were going to the metro, we sit, and just when the doors were closed, it's the other metro. To wait until the next stop to change the metro and come to the train station. Okay, I can tolerate with that. So we were in the train station buying the tickets, and a woman asked the fucking Danilo, and she said, when I can take the bus for that direction, the same direction we were going. And the fucking Danilo said, you can take it there, it's 2 hours. And I said, wait. We are going to pick a train for 3 hours, and you are saying we can take a bus for 2 hours to the same direction and surely cheaper? What we are here? And he said, okay, you know, in the train you can see more places and you have more space for from the legs. Fuck you, Danilo! The train was the oldest train they had, and it was full of people, so we were like a fish in a can. Obviously, we can spread the legs with them. Okay, so we finally went to the site, we met the speaker, we met more about the project, okay, and suddenly the girl said, okay, we are going to prepare Lutanitsa. And we said, okay, it's nice, we can see it, we can learn. And she said, no. We include you. You are going to prepare Lutanita. What? And I said, Danilo, why didn't you inform me about that? And the fucking Danilo said to me, because I didn't know. You didn't know? So we start at 12 o'clock and we end at 4 hours burning fucking vegetables and cutting fucking vegetables. The Lutanita was right. That's tasty. That's right, but okay. And at the end of the travel, when I was complaining the fucking Danilo, he said, next time you have to organize the travel. Okay, it's a nice advice. And the second story I want to give you is about our teammate Zarko. The fucking Zarko. Okay, maybe I said fucking so much time, sorry, I will try to control myself. Okay, the first day, the fucking Zarko came here and he had to go to the meeting point. He had no map, he had no address, he had no directions, he had no idea of where is the meeting point. What he thought in that moment? Start walking without direction, walking. 2-3 hours walking, and we don't know how the fuck did he do. He finished in the meeting point, without direction, without any address, without asking anyone. Suddenly he appeared, hey, hello, I'm Zarko, the volunteer guy, I'm here. What the fuck he did? How did you do? We asked him, and the fucking Zarko, he said, it's a secret I'm going to give until the top. We want to know what is his superpower. I want to know. So, for finishing it, I want to resume all in 3 advices. The first, always check correctly the way and the route for going to another place. And look always the cheaper way to go. Second, you are going out and you don't know where the fuck is the place. Always take a map or at least an address to ask someone. And the first tip, the most important for tonight, you are in an EVS and you have to do the show part of an EVS. Never do a monologue about your friends. Thank you so much. Woo! and sing, eh?
Amazing, I would say. Also, there's like this last chance. He's leaving tonight at 3 a.m. and he's like approachable. So this is Freddie, you know. Hey, so we also have someone else, not only Freddie, but nothing can compare with that. But so. Another fun fact, I'm actually a EVSer and I'm from Latvia, and in Latvia we have this thing that we are celebrating name days, and today I also learned that in Germany, Germans also do that. So let's have a warm applause to a girl who has the same name as me, and her name day is at the 25th of November, so there's Katrina.
But never mind, it's a German word. So I'm Katrin, and I'm here for an EVS all in all 10 months, and I'm now my 9th month, and so I'm going to stay 3 more weeks. And I'm here working in Sofia in an organization called YFU, maybe some of you know because it's all around the world. It's Youth for Understanding, and we are doing youth exchanges, so we are sending children abroad, high school students mostly. And if you are a high school student who want to go abroad, you can come to our organization, of course. And actually, I have to say in Bulgaria that most of the Bulgarians want to go to the promised land, Germany. Actually, we have 90% of the people who want to go to Germany. But okay. It's not bad. I don't know why actually, but okay. And in this YFE organization, I'm responsible for a project, and it's called Colored Glasses. And in this project, we are doing workshops in schools. The reason is, not all of the students here have the opportunity to go abroad for a year and have the experience of coming to a new culture and meeting other people from other cultures. And so what we are doing is to bring this experience to the students. So we are going in the schools and doing, the problem here in Bulgaria is actually coming in the schools. How to come in a Bulgarian school. That's very hard, because when you say, oh, we are doing some things and it's non-formal education and it's very nice and it's about intercultural learning, they will say no. But if you say, hey, we're doing it, intercultural things, intercultural workshops, and we are doing it in different languages, we also have the aspect of learning, like the students can also use the language they learn, because actually the Bulgarian students are so good at languages. They're so good. And that's very nice. So I speak always of us. Actually, I'm the only EVS in my project, and also I'm coordinating the project, but I have also some volunteers. And they are mostly Bulgarians who just want to join, like they're not all of the time, like all the week of the project, but if I know I have a workshop in, I don't know, for example, Stara Sagura. I have many workshops in Stara Sagura. I said, hey, come on, I have a workshop in Stara Sagura. Who wants to join? And hopefully someone is saying, yes, I want to join. And so there are some people joining me, and also some EVS are joining me, or in other projects, but they want to also be part of this project, and that's very nice. And yes, we are doing the workshops in the schools, and also what I said is not formal education. So it's not about we don't teach them about culture, coming to a culture, about discrimination. We make them feel coming to a new culture. We discriminate them just to let them know what is discrimination. So I discriminate a group of people, and then we're talking about why. What do we do now? How can you adapt this into your real life? How can you change things in your real life? And this is very nice, because actually they're meant, like the students really never thought about it. It's so easy to just have this prejudice about people, and if you just make them be aware of it, they're really thinking about it. That's so nice, because when you're at the end of a workshop, we always do this feedback, like we give them little sheets, and they can just write on it how they feel, how do they feel after this workshop. And you had a really tough workshop, and no one said anything, and you're just so disappointed, and you look at the feedback and they're saying exactly what you wanted them to say. It's the best, and you know that you can change at least a little bit, or just change a little bit in their mind. And actually that is what I think about EVS. It's not about making a big change, but maybe changing a little thing in your mind, and this is what I really like about EVS.
So, what's the best school you have been in during this project?
Best school?
Yeah.
I think it wasn't really good. It was really good. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because the students were so, like every one of the students, like there were 20 students, and everyone says something in the whole workshop, and this is not normal. Like, yeah.
So what's a common thing what's happening in your workshops? You said that you are excluding people and then talking about it, right? Did I get?
That's example.
Okay, what else do you do there?
We have the topics of culture, also stereotyping, prejudice, self-awareness, and discrimination.
So we can also go in your workshops, or they need to be in the school?
If you want a workshop, I can also do a workshop with a group of volunteers. It's not about schools, it's just, it's just what we're doing, and
So she's saying that she's giving a free workshop, so is there someone who would like to join? Let's So, and after you come out the stage, there will be like a lot of people who want workshops from you. Be prepared for it. No, it's better there. Okay, let's say a big thank you to Katrin. Yes, I said thank you. Okay. So, do you know in what? So, do you know in which city we are now? Like there is this statue with gold, the same name of the city where we are. Sofia! So, and it's nice that we have a lot of Bulgarian people, but only foreigners know where we actually are. So, let's have a warm welcome for a Bulgarian who actually survived living together with 2 Spanish people and 3 Italians. No, other way around. 3 Italians and 2 Spanish people. Okay, let's give a warm applause to Alexander.
Thank you so much for receiving me. I haven't done this in a while, so I want you to just take a moment to lower your expectations. Just quiet, lower. Okay, perfect. Low enough. I don't want to be somewhat high over there, so I'm going to be here on the same level. So, I am Alex, and I am Bulgarian, but I am Bulgarian. Okay. I'm Alex, and I'm Bulgarian. Does it work now? Okay. No, it's working. Well, selectively. Okay, apparently. It is a comedy show. So, is it working? Okay. This is open. A little singing, I'm not gonna sing though. It's not. Yeah, there.
You can sing now.
Sing something.
Well, I can speak really loudly. If that's the case. It's a bar talk, so we have to yell at this at some point. So, okay. You know, in EVS it's all about training, so I think I wasn't prepared. My project was in Bucharest for 7 months. And mainly the reason that I went there is that I wanted something new. I wanted an experience that would kick me out of the false reality that I was living in. In a way, when I am doing the same thing over and over again, I get into this loop that doesn't get me anywhere. I stop my growth. And growing and self-developing is something very important for me. I've been doing that actively since I was 16 when I was a volunteer. So I have a big thing about the volunteering spirit. So I do believe that EVS is exactly that, and it supports exactly that. So I went to Bucharest. I'm from Pernik. It's a small town, ex-industrial town with 70,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. On the festival Kukir, it's around 200,000, whatever. You should see that tradition, it's very satanic. So, from a small city, I went into the 4 million mountainless Bucharest on my own, without a friend, without knowing many people there, except for some people that I was working on projects before. And it was very, very interesting for me in the beginning. I started finally going out to clubs. You know, I didn't know what nightlife was. Until that moment, Bucharest showed me that, but I'm not here to speak about that, maybe I can speak about it later. So, what I want to share with you guys, I don't know how much money I don't know how much time I have. Time is money, so it's kind of valuable. It was over there, but it's not now, so I'm kind of panicking, but doesn't matter. We're going to improvise on the time. They said that 15 minutes, like, more or less, okay, no, gotcha. So, I want to share with you a lot of things, really, because EVS was something very challenging for me. It wasn't as happy and positive as I wanted it to be, and it wasn't nothing like I really expected it to be. It's never what you expect. Every volunteer, when he goes to another country, he's expecting a lot of things that never turn out to be true. And that's the main thing in the first months, that you're just trying to shake off that you're not where you want to be. But of course, you have people to support you, you have your mentor, you have your coordinator, you have the bottles of alcohol in your fridge, you can afford that. And also you have the support of a lot of other volunteers. The thing is that you have a wide connection, a big connection of a lot of volunteers in the whole country. Not only in the city, but the whole country. At some point we could have went everywhere in Romania and to enjoy what other people were doing, seeing their job, their volunteering, and seeing their life. It was really a wonderful experience. And I must say that seeing him, I just remembered how many extraordinary people were among me and how many different skills were in a whole process. And it was so beautiful that different people with different ideas go in one place and do something amazing. In my case, people were a little bit too different. They were very different. We were too different. Actually, it was 3 Spanish people and 2 Italians. I survived. It was fine. It was very fun, actually. I learned a little bit Spanish and Italian. Actually, the only reason that anybody was speaking English in the room was just me, because one of the Spanish knew Italian, one of the Italians knew he knew their languages. So I was the only reason for English there. So anyhow, I survived that as well. I survived a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, the job. Yeah, we were actually volunteering, so that was the main reason we went there, right? We started in a kindergarten. It was kind of specific and kind of weird for us to start at a kindergarten in which parents were paying for their kids to go there. So at some point we just realized that our coordinators were just too lazy to do anything. So they just like, the first kindergarten, that's fine, it's next to their apartment, there you go. And we weren't okay with that. We didn't feel that that's the spirit of volunteering because they're paying and blah blah blah. We want to help the world. We want to make the world so good, but not for a private company. So we decided to change that, and that's something very valuable that EVS taught me. I can change things. By my own initiative and the initiative of others, we started doing stuff that we liked doing. We started volunteering in other places. We started being very active because we're so used to having a job, but when you volunteer, it's so much different. You're doing it with your heart. You don't do it because it's your job and they give you money. They give you money, you have a contract and stuff like that, but you can always tell them that you don't like it because you're doing this for yourself. So if you're not doing it for yourself, there is not much of reason for you to be there at that moment. So it is very important. It was very important that EVS taught me that I can think about myself. Volunteering sometimes takes you away from that because you're trying to do all the best to the other people. So, yeah, 7 months. 7 months. I had a picture ready, but I forgot to show it there. It was a little dog in a room of fire with a coffee saying it's fine. So that's how I felt in my EVS at some point, that everything was hell. That it was... Thank you. I asked him to do that. So, it was a living hell. I would lie if I say that EVS is such a wonderful experience, because learning is not always happy, and butterflies and ponies are everywhere. We had kids. We started working with kids in orphanages. The coordinator left. He didn't like us. We showed him why he shouldn't like us. And he wasn't really a coordinator. I think he was just the best friend of the guy. Never mind, that's a big story. So what happened was that we were left in a room full of orphans, kids aged from 5 to 30, and we had to do stuff with them without a Romanian translator, without coordinator, without somebody to teach us how to do stuff. So we had to improvise a lot. We had to do a lot of things. We took this challenge and we tried our best, and we did a lot for those kids, I hope. So we even learned Romanian, one of the basic things like please shut up and can you leave, or no, I'm kidding, that was what the teachers did. And it was very, very eye-opening, because at some point I was in the line between the kids that had parents and had a lot of opportunities, and then I was with the kids who didn't have so many opportunities. They were in orphanages, and they had a lot of awful stories behind them. Then again, that didn't stop us from having a lot of fun with them. That didn't stop us from trying our best. And it was just eye-opening for me of what world we kind of live in. But that's kind of cliche right now as we can all reach to that conclusion. I think that the best thing about Romania for me is that I was part of the nation for 7 months, and I still kind of feel this country inside of me is not going to ever leave me, because when you go on an EVS in a different country for 1 year or 6 months or 7 months or whatever, you become part of the people. You are already part of the problem. Not necessarily you're the problem, but you see what your problems are, so you're trying to help them, you're trying to be with them, so you are one of them. So that's one of the main reasons of EVS, showing us that all of us are really connected, seeing that your neighbor is not so different from you, seeing that actually a person from the other side of the world is not so different from you as well. So that's why I'm just saying that it's so eye-opening. And the last thing that I might say is that even though it was my own personal hell, I took it, I adapted, I self-initiated, I contributed, and I learned a lot of things. And that's what I call growing.
So you're good with kids? Oh. So what's your favorite game to play with kids?
The going home game.
And it is?
Well, we had a toilet paper game, which is probably my favorite. The whole idea of it was to dress most of actually, we had plans for it, but in the end it just turned out that everybody was throwing toilet paper all over the place. We really liked it, so we had talks about that after, telling them what was wrong with it and why the adults were very pissed. So they kind of understood, but their actions sometimes mean, by just some grown-up giving a toilet paper like, go nuts. So I think that most of those things, like playing with them and then asking them why did you do it, is basically that's my favorite type of games. Sorry.
What did you learn from kids?
How to be a kid again. How to throw toilet paper everywhere and not take responsibility for it. That's what I'm mostly learning.
So if you are going to use your phone when there's toilet paper everywhere running around, or?
Yeah. It was beautiful, really.
Okay, let's give a warm applause to our Okay, we have a little bit more time together with Freddy, so Freddy, do your magic.
Once again, please.
we still have Freddy, like till 3 a.m. So he could be your prize. But okay, so tonight we heard some stories. I hope that we learned something. And we also have a quiz, like every bar should have. So, and now I'm going to ask you questions. We will have few possible answers. And then you will need to like scream and say, yeah, I know it. And we will have also a girl who's going around with the microphone and like actually letting us to hear what the right answers are. So, where is the other microphone? Okay, let's start with the questions. So you will just need to like really hide your hands. So, what's an EVS? So who knows? So we have 3 possibilities. Okay, I see one hand there. Okay, so what do you think? What is EVS?
C.
Amazing, and we also have a present. So your present is coming. Okay, let's go to the second question. What does EVS stand for? So we have a hand. Yes, that's the correct answer, so please, there is a present. Okay, let's go to the third question. So, can you participate in an EVS if you are 30 years old? No, yes, or C, only if you are still studying at university. So, where is the hands? So that's a hand with the right answer? Okay, so what's the right answer?
You can participate if you are 30, and then I think you will have 30 and be 31 during your volunteer service.
Okay, then fourth question. Can you go to Asia on an EVS? Answers: no, yes, or another no. So, where is the hands?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can! And the fifth question. What's the longest time period you can be on EVS? 1 year, 2 years, or half of the year? Where's the hand? Where's the hand? There's the hand! Don't be shy.
1 year.
Yes, that's true. And now, magically, you will never guess it. It's the time for 6th question. Okay, so Elisa, please stand up. This question is about one of our speakers, and the question is, what was the first big mistake Elisa did in the beginning of her EVS? Maybe we have other hands who's not so friendly with our first speaker. So their hands over there.
No, I want to answer. Look the bag.
You can give the bag.
Give my friendly friend. She wants that.
Okay, friendly friend. Oh, we have another friendly friend. So that was correct answer. Please tell again.
Telling her nickname.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for the 7th question. What was the most important thing Alexander learned? Please stand up and come closer to the screen. So, first possibility. A. How to persistently fight for what I think is right. B. You never get what you expect. C. Don't do a thing if you don't understand it. So, where's the hands? Where's the hands? Yes, there's a hand.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think it's
Is that B?
I really don't know.
So Alexander, do you know a question about you?
You know, it was a big trance, so I don't remember most of it. So, but give her a T-shirt anyway.
So we have Alexander who says that's the right answer, so it must be the right answer. Okay, next question. Okay, this question is about Catherine. So what is the EVS where Catherine is participating? A. Workshops in different languages in high school. B. Sports improve. Or C. Technology development. Catherine, please stand up. So where's the hands? Where's the hands? Are bartenders also putting hands? Yes, that's a thing. Okay, but that's a hand. Let's go to the hand. So just A, B, or C. It's like you never know. Is that correct? It's correct! Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, do we still have Kirill here? He was here, he's there. So, in what does Kirill focus his speech? A. Competencies and opportunities. B. Traveling. Or C. Crazy parties. Where's the hand? Where's the hand for Kirill's question? So I will remind you guys, Kirill will here. So which hand will okay, I'm not going to go to the hand, so hand needs to go to me, so which will be the first one? Be the first one. Okay, let's see if that's correct.
A. Competencies and opportunities.
Yes, that's the right answer. Okay, and this was the last question. Amazing. Okay, so our speakers are still standing, so I would kindly ask them to come to see their steps on the stage, because that was a real sentence. So, I will remind our first speaker was Eliza. Like, that's a Latvian way how to say Eliza. Then we had the amazing Bulgarian with name Kirill. Then we had another amazing woman, Catherine. And of course our last speaker, Alexander. So, and you guys know that part of EVS and also Erasmus Plus projects is receiving some papers that you did it, and you did it amazing. So we have a thank you note, and first thank you note goes to Elisa Bonfani. Woo!
I would like to thank Cecilia for laughing so loud and understand why actually, but okay. And to all my volunteers that they just ran away after I stopped speaking. And to Cecilia, of course, that she's supporting me and supporting every day of my life, nice and whatever.
Amazing. And our next thank you note goes to Kirill Spaso.
How much time do I have? So I would like to say thank you to my mother, to my father, to my grandparents, to all my friends here. Guys, thanks for the great idea and really good luck.
Thank you, Kirill. Okay, and then we have this German lady, and her name is Katrin. I think we should hang out so I can understand how it's correctly to pronounce you. So, that's for you, and now some more.
I have a question. Do you have such a nice face? Can you see? Oh, this is for the house. Come on, another bag.
I need to check it with
Okay, last but not least, It's Alexander Giordano. It's an amazing surname.
The first one that said it, okay. Well, thank you so much, really. If that's worse with the bag, can I ask for a bottle of alcohol over there? But
Also, yeah.
yeah, okay, so whichever you pick later, okay. Who am I going to thank? I want to thank the whole crew of organizing this event. And specifically, I want to thank the people who initially approached me. That was Stefana. Where's Stefana? Stefana's over there. Hi, Stefana. I want to thank Danilo, but Danilo's not here because
Please, one applause for Danilo.
Somehow, I want to take David. Thank you, David. And again, thank you so much, really. Thank you, the whole group. And I hope to see so many events like this in future. So yeah, hopefully this goes so successful that it multiplies. Thank you.
Thank you, our lovely speakers. You can feel free and mingle with others. And now, as I told you before, this is a part of another EVS project which is made by 42 Foundation, and we will have some words from the 42 Foundation. Let's give a round of applause to them.
Hi. After so many speakers here on the stage, I'm actually really afraid if I'm holding the microphone in the right way. So after all the thank yous to the speakers, I have to say one big thank you to, again, afraid to saying your name in the right way, Katrina. Thank you for being such an amazing host and the funniest And also, maybe the speakers know the people who approached them, who are Stefana, the fucking Danilo, David, and as well you might not know, but there are some people hiding here. All those 10 people who are organizing this event. I want to say one big thank you to all of you that you made this true. They were like the girls who are welcoming you with the motivational cards outside. They were like the people hiding with the cameras here and down here. There were David, who was doing all the technical magic here. I don't know how, but he was doing it. They were walking around you. They were trying to find the speakers. They were trying to arrange the place. They were collecting pictures from other volunteers. They were doing everything with the presentation. They were doing everything with the online promotion. So I want everyone of our EVS volunteers to come out here. So thank you guys. And Freddy is going to do a thank you song for them. Big applause for them. Bigger. You were actually struggling with the quiz. Make a selfie. Make it more promotional. Make a selfie now. Okay, that's going to be like the Oscars.
That's actually a video.
Yeah. With the audience. Yeah, make a selfie with the audience, or just randomly. That's like stalking the audience. It's kind of awkward now, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, audience, smile for a selfie. Okay, he's not so good with the technique, obviously. With the longer hands.
Norris.
all of these amazing people are really talkative, and like we still have some time we can spend together with Freddie. And so yeah, thank you everyone for coming, and you can freely stay and enjoy the small after party and talk with us and with everyone else. And this was the EVShow and for the 42 Foundation.
Gracias.